Your cat's collapsed and they're not breathing. Would you know what to do? If your first thought was to panic, then you need to watch this video because knowing CPR for your pets could potentially save their life. So firstly, we need to assess the situation and remember A, B and C. A is for airway. Take a good look inside your cat's mouth as far back as you can. Is there anything obstructing your cat's airway? Have they choked on anything? If yes, you have to get that object out. The airway must be clear for you to give effective CPR. Once you're sure the airway is clear, move on to B, which is for breathing. Get down to chest height and watch to see if your cat's rib cage is rising and falling. Are they breathing? Check their gum colour. Are they going a shade of blue or purple? Then we move on to C, which is for circulation. Can you feel a heartbeat? Place 2 fingers behind your cat's elbow. Can you feel their heartbeat? If there's no heartbeat or pulse, your cat is not breathing or they're going a shade of blue or purple, we need to start CPR immediately. It's important that you call your vet to alert them of the situation, and they might be able to provide you with further advice on the phone, but in the meantime, make sure your cat is laying on their right hand side, ideally on a flat hard surface. Now, you're going to need to give 30 compressions at a rate of 120 beats per minute, that is 2 beats a second. Make a C shape out of your fingers and thumb. Place your fingers underneath your cat's rib cage with your thumb on top behind their elbows. Compress their chest 1/3 to a half of the depth of their entire chest depth. Like I say, 30 times, and it will look something like this. Now, it's important that your hand motion is doing this and not this. You need to be applying even pressure across the rib cage. If your cat is particularly large, you can do this with 2 hands, doing the same on each side. So 1 hand at the front, 1 hand at the back, and applying even pressure like so. After you've given the 30 compressions, you're then going to need to give 2 breaths. You're going to need to place your lips around your cat's nose and mouth and gently deliver 2 breaths. Watch the rib cage rise and fall after each breath to make sure you're delivering sufficient oxygen. It will look something like this. After the 2 breaths, straight back into the compressions. Now, after you've given 30 compressions, back to 2 breaths, back to 30 compressions. You need to keep cycling between 30 compressions and 2 breaths up until about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you can pause to check if there are any signs of life. Is your cat breathing? Can you feel a heartbeat? If your cat is showing any signs of life, fantastic, get them to the vets as soon as possible. If your cat is not breathing and doesn't have a heartbeat yet, keep going with CPR or as advised by your veterinarian on the phone. Knowing CPR could save your pet's life, it's better to be prepared in a state of emergency than panicking. So please, if you're not already, hit the follow button, save this video, and don't forget to share and repost it so that we can help educate more pet owners.